and already, who's that in the wall? That looks like Romain Grosjean to me in the Haas. It is Romain Grosjean. Lewis Hamilton just saying it's wet out there. Romain Grosjean's proving it on his lap to the grids and about to start 7th for the second time in about 3 races. Romain Grosjean looks like he could be out of the race. Significant damage there to his front left tyre. And we'll hopefully see a replay as to what happened, but this is absolute disaster for Romain Grosjean.
You can see it's just so easy to lose your car on that river, isn't it, John?
Yeah, again, it's all the torque that these cars are producing at the same time. So easy to spin up the rear end. Again, this is on board. You can see the lines that are there. It twitches once. He's trying to get on the power, and there you go. That is just so quick. Really, can you do anything about it other than go a bit slower? That's the only thing you can do.
And we are racing here at Interlagos for proper. After 6 laps behind the safety car, we are now going for it at the Brazilian Grand Prix. And it's Hamilton, and the spray that's been kicked up behind him, down the back straight, goes Nico Rosberg, then Kimi Raikkonen. Max Verstappen's very close to Raikkonen. He might have a go here into turn 1. Verstappen on the inside of Raikkonen, catches the fin napping and moves up into 3rd place. Great move from the Red Bull driver. Then comes Vettel and Ricciardo and Hulkenberg.
That's what I was talking about. He takes a tight early line in and he's just got a feel on the brake pedal, and he came from so far back. The confidence that Max Verstappen has in these conditions, expect to see more of that.
Kevin Magnussen pits and changes onto intermediate tyres. What a gamble that is for Kevin Magnussen down at the back of the field. Is it time for intermediates, or is there still a little bit too much water? That's either the call of the race or the worst thing possible.
Daniel Ricciardo, he ought to be coming in for a set of inters, and he said, get me out of this spray. And
whoa, there's a spin. Sebastian Vettel onto the grass. Daniel Ricciardo gets out of the spray of Vettel because Vettel's got a massive problem now. He's facing the wrong way. Did he take too much curb?
I don't know, but
did he find some standing water?
That's a terrifying place to be.
Yeah.
He's got a terrifying position. He's out of it now, thankfully. These cars are crash tested left, right and centre, literally, and the roll bars pressed, everything. They're not designed to run into each other nose to nose.
He's pitting. Sebastian Vettel is pitting as well. A late call. You could see the Ferrari crew getting ready. The leaders at the moment in the 126s, 127 for Max Verstappen. Those that have gone on to inters. Oh, and there's a problem, isn't there, with the wheel gun?
So he's just aquaplaned off the road and coming in for inters. I understand it, having lost all that time, he must have tried to recover something.
The run now down to the Skid of the Lager we go, but there is Marcus Ericsson, and he's out of this race as well. Just past the point where Romain Grosjean crashed before the start of this race, Ericsson looks like he's hit the wall as well, and the safety car has been deployed, and no one's going to be able to come into the pits yet, Martin, because he's blocking the pit lane entrance.
Yeah. Then it's his prerogative, his option as to when to let it go.
Right, Verstappen's right behind Ricciardo. Perez is right behind Hulkenberg as well. Hamilton's got a good start again. As for the second time in this race, he leads the field away as the safety car peels in. Hamilton then from Rosberg, accelerating up towards the main straight they go. And behind them, under pressure, is the Red Bull, and it's Kimi Raikkonen into the wall, and he almost collects the Red Bull, who does actually hit the front wing. That is a major incident for Kimi Raikkonen. He is out of this race, the second Ferrari to have problems, and by far worse than his teammate Sebastian Vettel. The safety car deployed once again, and less than 10-15 seconds after we got going again, we have a Ferrari in the wall. We nearly had a Red Bull in the wall, and Kimi Raikkonen is out of the race.
And that's on full wets.
This is just mad. Honestly, it's just stupid. Red flag. That's what it needs.
Cool the brakes, and how about the extremes? You think extremes?
Yeah, we need extremes.
Now? Okay, copy.
We need extremes, first of all. Second, we need to stop the race. It doesn't work. How many people do you want to crash? I nearly crashed into Kimi in the middle of the straight. Couldn't see anything.
And there goes Lewis Hamilton then, up towards the start-finish line. Rooster tail spraying out from behind that Mercedes. Verstappen is close to Rosberg. Hamilton towards the center S as he goes. Under braking, Verstappen is late on Rosberg, but can't quite close up. Rosberg keeps that second place. Behind them comes Sergio Perez, and then Carlos Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo and Felipe Nasser almost making contact with Esteban Ocon now down the Retter Aposta we go. The spray behind us. Now see Max Verstappen overtaking Nico Rosberg. I wanted to wait a couple of seconds to see if it happened, and as they emerged into the light, Verstappen takes second place.
What confidence. The boy just goes and finds grip everywhere else. Okay, you're going there, I'll just go somewhere else then and see how it is out there. Absolutely brilliant. He's been rehearsing that, we've been watching him, and right around the outside of turn 3, while his rival is nursing the throttle pedal, boom, P2.
This is Max Verstappen. Oh, Max Verstappen! Can he keep it out of the barriers? Just. How has he managed to keep that away from the Armco? It might still be a very costly move for him, because there is Nico Rosberg into the centre S as we go to Verstappen defending. Rosberg on the outside. Crowd absolutely loving that. They're all up and out of their seats in the main grandstand. But now through the curve of the Sol we go, and Max Verstappen on the right-hand side. Now we'll see Nico Rosberg under pressure, trying to close up on him, looking in his mirrors to see where he is, just holding on Verstappen to that second place. How on earth did he do that?
Save of the century, got on the brakes, held the steering wheel, bit of luck. It was live, wasn't it? We just flicked onto, it wasn't a replay, was it?
No,
we just flicked on board with him.
This is a replay.
He looks to be going right around the outside where you get all the dirt and rubbish. He thinks he's got more grip. Yeah.
Okay, well held, Max, well held. Yeah, heartbeat went a bit higher there.
Well, they go from 96 to 97 or something. Beats per minute.
Wow. It was a good save right at the end not to hit the barriers, because if he'd have kept on there, he let the brakes off just at the right time to keep it out of the barriers.
There goes Sebastian Vettel on the inside of Fernando Alonso. Has he made that move stick? Oh, just comes out ahead of Fernando Alonso. Great scrap. We've not seen these two together like this for so long, and Alonso is forced wide, comes back out onto the track again. He's not going to give this one up. He might have to, and he might want to say a few things over the team radio about the treatment just dished out to him. This is that wobble we were talking about. And there is Felipe Massa. In his final Brazilian Grand Prix, Felipe Massa won't see the checkered flag. The safety car is out and breaking the heart of every single Massa fan, and there are tens of thousands of them here. He has crashed. Once again, starts, safety car restart, out in the lead. He's led this race from start to finish. His teammate Nico Rosberg is now behind him in second place. Max Verstappen is way back down the road again. He's got Sergio Perez right behind him. Carlos Sainz behind Sergio Perez. Then comes Sebastian Vettel, who's currently running 5th after making his way up from 15th. Into the centre S's they go. Hamilton was complaining about a lack of temperature in his tyres. He survived the first braking zone, and down through the centre S's and the Curve de Sol they go. And that looks to me Sebastian Vettel ahead of Felipe Nasser as they drop down the hill as well. Nico Hülkenberg right behind them. Esteban Ocon has had a great restart, or has actually gained 2 places because of the 2 Red Bulls pitting. So he's now up into 8th place ahead of Danny Kvyat and Valtteri Bottas in the Williams. Nonetheless, oh, he's giving it a right go again, isn't he? Vettel comes to cover him off, but in doing so, he allows Verstappen the opportunity down the inside. Do they make contact? Sebastian Vettel yields and goes onto the grass as well. Verstappen on the inside. Sebastian Vettel had to concede the place because the Dutchman certainly wasn't moving.
His pass on Rosberg was quite stunning earlier, so you can see he's playing around with the grip, he's looking at different areas.
Here he goes.
He's going to have a go.
He's going to have a go. He's going to have a go.
Get the traction. Does he nearly? Almost. Come on, hang in there. He's going to brave it out. Come on, lad. You can do it. He's done it. There you go.
The crowd are cheering like crazy underneath us. It might not be Brazilian, but they've taken him to their heart because he's set this track alight, hasn't he, Christian? Wow, what a drive.
It's something special that you're witnessing today. I think he's driven incredibly well, and you know, he deserves all the plaudits he's from this Brazilian crowd is incredible.
Thank you very much indeed, Christian Horner. Max Verstappen up into the podium places. Do you know what? And he almost lost it, Martin, when he got on the curb. But it's just, such as the luck, the skill, the run this man is having. He doesn't lose it, he gains it. It is a first ever victory at Interlagos. The man with the Senna tribute helmet for this weekend takes the checkered flag and wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's Hamilton once more for the third race in a row, taking the victory. Hamilton has won to take the fight to Abu Dhabi to go all the way to the final race of the season. But Rosberg is doing what he needs to do and is in pole position, surely, to lift his first ever World Championship.